We'll be on the fog watch again tonight, although models have not been quite as bullish with fog development as they were for last night and earlier this morning. Visibility is at the moment just fine, and at this time, Weather Service is not thinking a fog advisory will be issued. Doesn't mean we won't see any fog tomorrow morning, just may not be quite as widespread as we get Thursday morning started. Still under mostly clear skies, but cloud cover has been starting to work its way in slowly from the northwest. That will continue overnight and more clouds during the day tomorrow, whereas today we saw bright sunshine all day. Very pretty day, and maybe not quite as pretty during the day tomorrow. 68 degrees our current temperature at Kenner with a dew point of 62, so humidity not as bad as it was at the same time last night, 81%, and winds very light. Our temperatures across the region, some upper 50s up in Picayune, and generally lower 60s away from the lake, right near the lake metro area. Kenner, lakefront in the upper 60s and even a few low 70s across parts of the city at the moment. And the dew points, again, have not been terrible, upper 50s, low 60s. We actually did see them drop a bit last night. It allowed for some locations to fall into the 50s overnight. Now, our temperatures going back, or excuse me, the dew point temperatures going back, didn't really drop a great deal. We stayed generally in the low 60s, and it looks like that will be a trend which continues on into the next couple of days. Humidity not bad tomorrow. It will spike, though, on Friday due to a surge of moisture ahead of a cold front. Then it'll start dropping during the day on Saturday behind a front, and some very comfortable days and cooler days on the way for the end of the weekend and the start of next week. This is the disturbance that brought us our rainfall earlier in the week, including yesterday, and now our focus is on a west coast storm as that one moves along the east coast. This will be our next rainmaker, and with it, the chance for showers and storms picking up midday Friday and into the evening. Now, there is some good news, always trying to find the positive. Main energy with this is going to be staying well to our north, and the upper trough is going to be weakening as it pushes farther east. So while we will see potentially some strong to severe storms, I think one, the greater threat of severe weather is going to be closer to the low, and that means a little farther north. And two, it's not going to be a long duration event. Most of these storms will be kind of rolling in at probably afternoon hours on Thursday, or excuse me, Friday, and then wrapping up by the mid-evening, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Here's that system now moving into Southern California. Ahead of it, though, we will start to see the increase in cloud cover. Tomorrow looks mostly dry. I don't think we're going to see really any rainfall. It can't rule out a little stray sprinkle or two, but dry nonetheless. And then as we head toward Friday, we'll be watching that system kind of gaining steam, as we'll likely see more scattered showers and thunderstorms during the midday, afternoon, and early evening hours. This high-resolution model kind of has scattered thunderstorms all over the place. That's not what the GFS and the Euro are saying. The Euro and GFS are indicating more of that focus farther north shore and more so into central Mississippi. As we go through the evening and night, rainfall coming to an end. Same with the Euro. We start off the day Friday dry. Really don't start to see the shower and thunderstorm activity until around the noon hour, and most of that will be from the North Shore and areas farther north. Not to say we wouldn't see anything in the metro area, but it does look like more of the focus will be farther north. And in fact, there's kind of a large area that is currently being highlighted under that level 2. Would not be surprised by tomorrow or even Friday, some parts, areas to our north under a level 3 risk of severe storms. And I don't think that's going to include much of southeast Louisiana. Something we'll be watching closely. There's also the chance for some isolated and embedded downpours that could lead to some minor flooding. And again, all of that will be Friday afternoon and evening. Saturday early morning could have some showers with the front, but once it moves through, some cooler, drier air on the way for Sunday and early next week.